Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Yeah, I said I'm back, man. How's everybody doing? Let me check this out. I said I'm back, man. How's everybody doing? Y'all can hear me? Let me check this out. Yo,
I said I'm back, man.
Testing
How's
1, 2,
everybody
3.
doing?
Y'all can hear me?
Let me check this out.
We good? Y'all can hear me? Is it too loud, too quiet? You know, we in transition. There's several different levels to devil worshiping horses' heads, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles, and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. Oh my gosh, what's up? In the words of LJ, what's up? Let's go. Ray Wallace, what's up? What day is it? Wednesday? Okay. Another episode. We're going to talk about it. Mr. Crawford. This stream probably not going to be too long. I'm about to watch the new Godzilla. King Kong vs. Godzilla. D-Town, what's up? Yo, let's do a quick roll call, and then I'm going to get started. Shout out to Simon. Let's do the Boxingego roll call. It's been a minute. Shout out where you from. Name your city, state, zip. Let me know where you guys are from. This is 415 in the building. Shout out to my man Business Brain, the lieutenant, and the lieutenant. Let's go. We got 415 Bay Area up in here. Where else y'all from? Man, YouTube hating. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing. That's what I'm talking about. My man Sura, Ray Wallace, Simon. Let's go. LJ, I don't know if I can do the background music. Yeah, I don't even know if that's doable right now. I don't have everything on my computer. We're going to find out. Hold on. Australia, Beaumont, Texas, 214, Dallas, UK. He said he in front of UK, but he in Dubai balling. That's what I'm talking about. We balling on y'all. Let's go. Uh, 702 Vegas in the building. Chi-Town. But we ain't shy now. 7-1 Tree. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we working. Houston in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, yo. Hey, yo, we back. What's poppin'? Icy, what's up? Let's jump right into the mix. Like I said, I got to watch Godzilla, King Kong versus Godzilla. Man, I'm a dog. I'm a gorilla. Let's get it. Man, Terrence Crawford, terrific fighter. Listen, I feel like it's a broken record at this point. I keep saying the same thing. Let's cook. Let's talk about it. It's just a bad look, people. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's just a bad look. Smash the like button. We about to get to work. We about to get to work. Hold on. All right. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what this real life's supposed to be like. Yeah. I'm going to show y'all what this... Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Oh, actually. You know, I can't do that. Hold on. That's not going to work. My bad. Plan B. Listen, I'm like the pregnancy pill. We got that plan B. Bob Arum did an interview, and he said Terrence Crawford has a major announcement, a pay-per-view announcement that was imminent. Days later, there was like rumors or sources, whatever you want to call it, that stipulated that Crawford may fight against Manny Pacquiao in Abu Dhabi, but it depended on, I guess, investors. Pretty similar to what we're hearing for the Joshua Fury fight, right? Now, this is a bad look, yo, if I've ever seen one. And I'm here to preach all that is right in boxing. And the reality is, this is a bad look. Hold on, let me find it. We got action. This is an article. It says Manny Pacquiao Promotions chief, which is Sean Gibbons, says the Pacquiao-Crawford fight is, quote, nonsense. What? This was the major announcement? Bro, not even 24 hours have passed since the rumored sources that Pacquiao was fighting Crawford, and we already have a dispute and a discrepancy from Team Pacquiao that are labeling this nonsense. Sean Gibbons of Manny Pacquiao Promotions says, quote, "This is Bob Arum and Michael Konk's nonsense. Quote, I do not believe this is happening." Oh my God, bro. Can y'all smash the like button? The Supreme Ruler is back. Ego Stradamus the Great is back. Oh my God. I just keep getting it right. I know y'all mad. How mad are y'all? On a scale of 0 to Mike Tyson, how mad are y'all? How flabbergasted are y'all? Listen, on a scale of 0 to Mike Tyson in the 80s and 90s, how mad are y'all? Y'all keep saying I don't know what I'm talking about. And it keeps looking shaky for all y'all. All y'all. So that doesn't mean that it's absolutely dead in the water, but I will say it doesn't look good. Like the great Ego Stradamus predicted, it doesn't look good. The other thing, like, bro, remember what I said, guys and girls. There are only certain parties in this beautiful sport of boxing where this continually happens. Name a PBC fight or fighter that you constantly see these types of clickbait type of headlines and sources say this, and then whatever is stated, nothing manifests from it. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's about to be ugly. So Manny Pacquiao Promotions is within a day, within 24 hours, has come out and said it's nonsense. And I don't believe it's going to happen. So I wouldn't say that's not a strong indication. Shout out to Kenya. Ego Stradamus strikes again. Well, at least we're getting close to striking again. Like, what's good? Like, bro, why does this keep happening in boxing? Why? This looks bad to me. So, have we learned nothing from Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia just tried this year. He said he was fighting Manny Pacquiao. And then after posting and getting a quick buzz, flash in the pan buzz, he said, I'm not fighting Pacquiao. Beyond Ryan Garcia, Terrence Crawford team did this too. Last year, at the end of the year, they said they were going to push for Pacquiao in Qatar. Do you know what that Pacquiao in Qatar turned into? It turned into Crawford versus Kell Brook, who hadn't fought at welterweight until 2017. It is looking very shaky. Smash the like button. Too much capping, not enough slapping. Amen. Bro, Crawford's team at the end of last year just said they were fighting against Pacquiao. They said they were pushing the fight. The deal was already done and all this garbage in Qatar. And then last minute, Bob Arum comes out and said, I talked to whoever, the minister, the priest, whoever he said he talked to, and the Board of Health canceled it because of the pandemic. Then he says, Bob Arum says, I have a major announcement to Barbershop. Days later, we find out that announcement is supposed to be Pacquiao. But then now Pacquiao's team, by way of Sean Gibbons, is basically refuting that and says, I don't think that's going to happen. Like, come on, bro. And it sounds eerily similar to the situation with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Listen, I am not perfect. But when it comes to this boxing stuff, I mean, goddamn, I get pretty high up there when it comes to that accuracy. I get pretty high up there. Now, people get mad with what I say, but you can't dispute what I say. I know the truth hurts. So, I'm ready for the resistance. I'm ready for the angry mob of fans leaving comments and stuff. But what do those same people do when Ego Stradamus gets it right? If you listen to what I've said about Joshua Fury and Pacquiao Crawford, I keep saying the same thing that I've been saying for years. LSI. Let's see it. What I'm saying shouldn't be anything that should be frowned upon. I'm telling you, as a boxing fan and reporter, if people are doing these deals, just do the deal and announce it to us. Trying to involve the public is sloppy. And it always turns out like this. More often than listen. Name a time where this worked out to the boxing fans' benefit. The year, like right when it was supposed to happen. I'll wait. Y'all gonna answer to me. I'll wait. When did this work? So I don't even see how you could even dispute what I'm saying. When did this work? Tell me when this cap clout chasing stuff worked and it was a positive experience for boxing fans. Mezzi is not on Crawford. Shit. What you mean? He said it's not on Crawford. That man is a dog. He'll fight anyone. Check Arum. No, you check the facts, bro. Hey, Charles, don't put that word, because you two don't put that word, bro. Because that's not something to play with. Bro, who is Mezzi One Nation? Bro, I gotta make an example at you. Please stop. He said you bugging if you think Crawford has control of who he fight. Whose problem is that? Is that my fault? Hold on. So that's my fault. But Bud has, okay, let's say he don't have control over who he fights. Touche. But he has control over if he signed that motherfucking extension with Top Rank. He don't have control over that. See, now I got to get you. Now we got to get messy. Listen, it's about to get messy. Slow it down. I just dish you. I said it's about to get messy. Bro, bars. Listen, I got to get this man. Listen, we got to get messy Marv. It's about to get real messy. Strap up. So let me get this straight. He said, let's go. Oh, it's coming. You'll get the shit. Oh, yes, this shit. All right, bro. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. If you do not answer this question, if you tell me anything other than the answer to this question, the shooter's got to snipe you. Good luck. Did Terrence Crawford have to sign an extension with Top Rank a couple years ago? Yes or no? Listen, the hot seat is back. I can't be defeated. I shook up the world. Let's go. It's about to get real messy. Listen, did Crawford have to sign an extension? Okay, you said no. So if Crawford can't control his options, whose fault is that? You said blame Bob Arum only. So how's that not Crawford's fault? Because he doesn't grab the bull by the horns and he chose to re-sign with Top Rank that didn't have anybody at the elite level to really go through years ago. And they weren't cultivating no talent outside of Mean Machine for him to eventually fight. And he did fight him and he beat him. Come on, bro. It's about to get messy. Listen, these young boys can't beat me. Come on, bro. This who y'all sent for me? Listen, you better bring another infiltrate. This is who you sent for me. When did he re-sign like you did years ago? So now he want to play dumb. I'll be killing him. Listen, I'll be killing him. Now he playing dumb like Crawford didn't sign an extension. I don't know the exact year off the top of my head. Okay, let's listen. That's going to be a strike. Does anybody remember Crawford signing an extension with Top Rank? Yes or no? Because he want to play dumb. He want to play games with the guy. Come on. I'm the only one that remembers when Crawford signed an extension. Now y'all getting cooked. Come on, bro. You should have just waved the white flag. Now you looking crazy. Now they looking crazy, bro. He said when, dog. It was a couple years ago. I don't know the exact year off the top of my head. Look it up, motherfucker. I ain't your daddy. Do your own homework, motherfucker. Okay, so everyone else seems to remember it but you. So you do your own research after you get blocked. Hold on. That's strike one. He said, obviously you don't. Get him out of here, bro. Get him. It's me, bro. Get him out of here. So hold on. So everybody in the chat, hold on. Get him. Bro, I'm the Dawn, bro. Don't ever forget it. So I told him he could do the research to corroborate. It's just like Scrabble. It's like a game of Scrabble. If I'm telling you what my word is, per the rules of Scrabble, you can dispute the legitimacy of that word. But then you have to pull out a dictionary and look up that word to see if it's an actual word. And once you find out that it's an actual word, you lose. It's that simple. You try to dispute it, so I gave him that option. Bro, they say I'm good with my words. I don't just talk to babble. They say I'm good with my words. That's a game of Scrabble. Come on, bro. You can pull out the dictionary, just like I said, research it. If everyone else remembers it but Messi, you see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You dealing with the God. You dealing with the boxing God. Stop it. So he could easily look it up. I don't have no reason to lie about Crawford's extension. He mad because I don't know the exact year off the top of the dome. You know, I could take an educated guess, but what's the point? You look it up. Who next? I won. Who next? But listen, part of the game, when they hate, donate. Cash apps on the screen, $ Boxingego. My time ain't free. You motherfuckers gonna pay. I promise you. You gonna pay for the knowledge. Bro, they say I get on here, I don't just talk to babble. They say I'm good with words. That's a game of Scrabble. Stop playing with me. Hot seat, let's go. But y'all gonna pay. Y'all gonna pay for these hot seats, I promise you. $ Cash App, Boxingego, let's go. I ain't playing with nobody. So anyway, we all know Crawford signed an extension. Stop playing games. You know he signed an extension. And if you don't, then you really ain't on the level. So either way, you pretty jammed up right there. Because either you don't know ish about boxing if you didn't know that Crawford signed an extension with Top Rank, right, a couple years ago, or you playing dumb. Either way, you can research it and find out everything I just said was true. Shout out to LJ. What's up, LJ? LJ, I'm sorry you had to witness this. A bunch of grown men acting like fools. I had to get them, LJ. Hey, come to death row. We're going to start printing our own money. Stop playing. So anyway, all the real boxing fans, they know I ain't lying. They know what I just said. He signed an extension. It's not my fault he did that. The money keep coming. I told you, y'all going to pay. I'll do the hot seat. I'll do the hot seat, but y'all going to pay. Listen, y'all going to pay. I put service in this. My man, Charles Young, he said, my fault last message. Nah, YouTube is just super tripping. The money, come on, bro. The money keep coming in. Hold on. Y'all got me tight. Spence was right about Bob lying. Nah, you didn't know about the message, but just try to watch certain words, like extreme words like that. YouTube be tripping. They'll say I'm running a cult or some shit. Shout out to Kenya B. The money keep coming. Look, big jerks. Listen, I'll keep doing the hot seats because it's a payday for me when I flame you. When I flame them in the hot seat with facts only, not emotion, facts over feeling, then it's a payday for us. He said, Kenya said, I'll pay for that. Thoroughly entertaining. He had never had a chance. Absolutely. Shout out to Big Jers. He resigned. Oh my gosh. Hold on. And hold on. Why my man, shout out to Kenya. Why my man Big Jers, you heard? Why Big Jers give you the exact date? See, that's how you know we great. My man Big Jers in the super chat with the exact date. He said he re-signed September 6th, 2018. So there you go. There's the research for you. So now that we got that understood, who's next? Who's next? I won. Who next? Who next? Bro, bring it. So once again, he blaming Bob Arum, but Terrence Crawford has a hand in his own career. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, F boxing. Listen, F boxing. If you go through life, listen, I said F boxing. If you go through life blaming others for your shortcomings or why you didn't get somewhere, then that's a sad life. It is up to you. If you're a guy, girl, man, woman, boy, dog, gorilla, killer, it don't matter. It is up to you. In this life, you can have family, you got parents, you have kids. It is up to you to navigate your life in the manner that you feel is best suited. You got to live for your purpose. You can't go in life expecting handouts. Listen, I can't tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want, but that's a sad life. That's a sad life to me. Crawford is a grown-ass man, bro. He make grown-ass decisions. Like, it's like some people come up with $1 million in the, you know, they're athletic or whatever. They have $1 million and they invest in something that makes them more money. Other people get $1 million and buy chains and, you know, stuff that clothes they don't wear, you know, property or a house, you know, cars and stuff, and then they broke in a couple of years. That's up to you. That's up to you what you do with it. So Crawford's career, this is his career. You got to steer that. Listen, in this boxing game, I've had doors shut in my face. Oh, you don't have enough experience. You know, I had haters. I still got haters. They say, "Oh, ego, you ain't gonna make it." That's what they told me. When I first started doing boxing, they said I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, "What? Me? Who? I know you ain't talking about me, dog." Right? And I had to come with the ether. They said I wasn't gonna make it, y'all. But that was up to me to make sure that I make it. You can't go through life making bogus decisions and then blame somebody else. That's a sad life. Shout out to Dennis Sanchez, my guy. He said when they go too far, they get them bars. Go ego. Let's go. Shout out to Sanchez, bro. My man Dirty Sanchez in the building. Let's get it. Noir said Crawford is like a chihuahua behind a gate barking at Doberman. What? Because he knows the latch is locked. Hey, I'm done, bro. That analogy, wow. Y'all wilding with these analogies. I like it, though. You know, I'm the king of analogies, so I like when my crew, when my people, the Eagles already come with them analogies. Listen, it's Crawford's life, it's Crawford's career. Bro, Crawford keep telling you what was popping. He's a great fighter. He just said, he said, I'm not fighting Errol Spence. This is not my opinion. This is not like nothing up for debate. He said, I ain't fighting Errol Spence. You know, it's too hard to make the fight happen or whatever. Stop asking me about it. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. So with that attitude, good luck. Fight whoever they put in front of you. So when you fighting Buster Douglas nephew, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what it is. When you fighting Brian the Blister Womack, then that's what you chose. You chose his life. Listen, I believe in self-reflection and I believe in manifest destiny. You got to manifest your destiny. See, people told me, like they said, oh, you can't do this YouTube stuff. What your goals? Well, I don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Listen, I just came in the door waving the fofo. I'm that one. I promise. I told y'all that from the beginning. I'm that dude. You can't tell me how you gonna restrain me, bro? How you gonna tell me what I'm capable of? Explain that. How can another human on this planet tell you what you are capable of doing? Who the fuck is this? Oh, we got action. Hold on. He said, "Why you this? Come on, you must be from Nebraska, bro. I'm not even. Listen, you must be from Nebraska. I see through you dudes. I'm looking past you. Listen, I said I'm about to preach like the pastor. You must be from Nebraska. I see through you dudes. I'm looking past you." Bro, listen. Stop. If you ain't got no bars for me, you ain't got no bars for me. Just say that. He said you ain't a businessman, you're a YouTuber. You can't even spell the word "you're." Fuck is you talking about, bro? Push for the fight instead of trying to pick sides. Man, come on, bro. He said I'm a YouTuber. I'm self-made. Bob Arum ain't my boss. That's what I do know. I don't got no promoter. I know I wake up when I want. That's a fact. So I rather, bro, as long as my life, I don't have to have like buku bucks. My life is cool. I know I wake up when I want. I know if there's something I want to do on the channel, I do it. I pursue it. I said I do it, pursue it. I don't have to ask nobody. I don't ask, oh, you know, Boxingego, quick here. I don't have to ask permission. I don't need no allowance. I don't need no promoter to pay for me to go cover no fight. Come on, bro. So yeah, I love my life. I get to help my family out. Oh, what? He said you a YouTuber. Like, that's a bad thing. Shit, Jake Paul probably making more money than actual fighters, you know? So YouTube can't be that bad. The man got 2 fights and make more money than people dedicate their whole lives. Come on. You got to make it make sense. I'm just talking about the business. I'm just talking about the business. Come on, you don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Jake Paul make more than fighters that been fighting. It's a business. You got to keep that in mind. Bro, Jake Paul, listen. Jake Paul, mark my words. He been doing this 2-3 years probably. Some people been doing this since age 13. He making more money than them. What that mean? Look, the money, listen. Shout out to LJ. We get money from Australia. See, I told you, don't do that YouTube stuff. Don't do that YouTube because you're watching me on YouTube. Don't disrespect the platform now. Don't do that. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my baby girl, LJ from Australia. We getting Australian money on YouTube. I said we getting new views on YouTube and come on, don't do that. Shout out to LJ, baby. She said, Boxingego is a business. I told you we work it. Don't disrespect that. Like, see, this, bro, listen. This is what happens. People always try to point the finger. Oh, you're just a YouTuber. Motherfucker. See, I almost slipped. But I bet you, bar for bar, a lot of people can't go bar for bar with Ellie Sekbeck. He out here getting his money. Don't disrespect that, bro. And he don't got to get punched in the face. Because don't do that. Don't see, y'all gonna turn it to something else that don't have to be. I know y'all mad at me, but you gonna turn it to something else it don't have to be. I take the beef happily. Listen, I know y'all mad at me, but you gonna turn it to something else it don't have to be. And I'll take the beef happily. Come on, bro. Don't do that. You're just a YouTuber. Where the fuck you work? He work at Jack in the Box, and he talking about, oh, you just a YouTuber. Yeah, shout out to Ellie. Ellie been getting his guap for a minute. Let's go. Listen, I don't hate. I congratulate. Shout out to Ellie. He be moving. That man, he be in every state at the same time and shit. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I'm ready. I told you I was built for this. So don't do that YouTube. Oh, you're just a YouTuber. Because there's out here, motherfuckers on YouTube out here not getting punched in the face and making that real money. So don't do that. But anyway, report it. Yeah, don't do that. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I promise you. So now that we got that understood, Crawford is not all Bob Arum. It's not. Listen, Bob Arum be pimping. Bob Arum been pimping since been pimping. Shout out to Sir. He said, plus he watching you. That's what I'm saying. See, that how you gonna roast me and you on the platform watching me? Come on, man. Come on, bro. You just a YouTuber. Yeah. What you do for a living? How fulfilled do you feel when you go to Jack in the Box making Yumbo Yaks and shit? How you feel when you got to make them 2 tacos for $1? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with the God, bro. Listen, I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. I told you I'm too much in my bag. I'm too sharp right now. I'm like, Mark, I'm too sharp. Stop. Just stop. Yeah. Shout out to Young Junior. He said he saw Ellie at a fight. This dude parked next to me. He getting his anyway, bruh. Respect to y'all covering boxing on YouTube, y'all grinders. That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't disrespect that. Bro, Bob Arum is a Mac. The Mac. So if you dealing with a Mac, you gotta expect that Mac sauce. Listen, you dealing with a Mac, you gotta expect that Mac sauce. That's Bob been pimping since been pimping. So you gotta learn how to get down with the get down, or you gonna get got. Bro, like I'm from the Bay, bro. Stop playing with me. You feel me? I am from the Bay. You need to learn how to move in a room full of vultures or you're going to get got. I promise you. Shout out to my man, Dirty Sanchez, Dennis. Okay. D Sanchez in the building. He said, YouTube legend, Ego CEO up in here. My favorite boxing channel. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't disrespect. Listen, I'm always gonna big up the YouTube boxing scene because we keep this motherfucker afloat. Real talk. He said, shout to Anthony Nelson. He said, YouTubers are the reason I'm becoming a hardcore fan. That's what I'm saying. Don't disrespect us because even if we disagree in opinion, imagine boxing for the last 6 years without Ellie, without Ego. Don't disrespect us because you don't like what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. That man, come on. We be running after fighters, getting y'all like the content. Don't do that. Talking about you just a YouTuber. But see, that sound like broke motherfuckers. Talking about you just a YouTuber. Yeah, guess what? I don't have to go through Bob Arum to be just a YouTuber. See, that's why I love it. That's the brilliance of it all. YouTube. This ain't WeTube. This ain't BobTube, ArumTube, or HeymanTube. This is YouTube. I do what I want. Yeah, I just wake up and do what I want. I talk about. If I want to talk about Mr. Ed episodes, I'm gonna do that. I do what I want. If I want to talk about Cassidy versus Hitman Holla, then y'all gotta listen to the content and holla. I do what I want. Don't disrespect that. You dealing with a boss. Come on, man. But anywho, Crawford is the master of his own destiny. He's a beast in the ring, but look at the business move. That nobody has ever had a problem with Crawford as a human, as a humanitarian, or as a fighter. The only things that people have questioned was his ability to make business decisions. That's it. Ego, you the reason why I started boxing. I've been doing it for 4 years. I appreciate you and everyone who covered this sport. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Ego, the reason I get on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, bro. I told you we thick, we deep. We bring a different flavor to the game. No, you don't have to disrespect that. But anywho, the bottom line is this. Crawford. Okay, first of all, Crawford said, don't mention Errol Spence to me. Is that true? Terrence Crawford at the Virgil Ortiz fight, when interviewed, he said the Errol fight is done, it's finished, he over it, he don't care. Basically, that's what he said, right? That's what he said. He said he's done with the Spence talk. Never not happened in history. That's what he said, right? Okay. Shout out to Business Brain, shout out to Syrup. So that's what he said. But then someone who's still representing you, Bob Arum, who you signed to and re-signed to, and you've been with for a while, he bringing up the Errol Spence fight. So how come you got boxing teams that aren't in unison? Bob Arum's still trying to keep the Spence Crawford conversation going, but then Terrence Crawford's deading the conversation. And in the past, Terrence Crawford said he was over Errol Spence, and then he kept talking about Errol Spence. He said, I don't need Errol Spence, and then he went to Errol Spence's fight. Errol Spence ain't going to Crawford's fights, to my knowledge. He going to Hooker fights. He ain't going to Crawford versus Kell Brook, to my knowledge. So there's a difference. Now, I know you have to understand me. I don't care. I don't do boxing to be liked. I got enough friends. I don't care if y'all like me. I'm never gonna sacrifice my own integrity to have somebody like me. Fuck y'all. Straight like that. I don't need friends. I already got friends and family. Bro, put me in solitary confinement. I'm good. I don't need nobody to, because they're a yes man. I'm telling you what it is. Now, if you don't like it, then, enlighten me. Now I'm about to cook y'all for real. That was just a preamble. Listen, now y'all about to get cooked for real. So Bob Arum suggested that Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford happen at a 40-40 split, 40%, 40%, winner gets 20%. No. Why on earth would Errol Spence agree to that? And don't tell me just to get the fight done, because that ain't no answer. Why would Errol Spence, who has been doing the heavy lifting at welterweight, where the fight would take place, why would he agree to 40-40 with the 20% like win bonus or whatever? Why? What part of the game is that? What part of business is that? Where they do that at? Like, that's like, okay. And you can say I'm cocky or whatever. I got 200,000 subs. I've been holding it down in boxing for years. I've been in this game for years. That made me an animal. So on top of Bob Arum talking about the Spence fight still, and Crawford deading that's already weird in itself that your team's not on the same page. But I'll set that aside so we can talk about this 40-40, right? I have 200,000 plus subs. Been doing this years. I've been like Drake. I've been consistent because I got all the hits, boy. I've been dropping these hits. I've been covering fights. I know fighters. I know trainers. I be in the gym, right? I've been holding it down. If there is a channel with 500 subs and they want to debate me or talk, what's in it for me? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? You got 500 subs. How does that benefit me? My time is money. I don't always want to just talk about boxing nonstop. So how would that benefit me? I got 200K subs and you got 500. Again, we're just talking the business. I get no benefit out of it. Helps you more than it helps me. If I'm debating you, you got 500 subs. I already know what I know anyway, so it ain't no reason to debate it. The truth will be shown over time, right? So if Errol Spence is the decided A side, then why would he have to do some bogus 40-40, 20% to the winner? You don't make or take concessions if you don't have to in the world of business. Here's an example. Somebody Google it. Tell me Apple's net worth. It's ridiculous. It's like 400 billion, something crazy. It might even be $1 trillion now. I think it is. I don't know. Somebody Google Apple's net worth. Now I'm about to cook y'all. I'm talking simple business now. Somebody Google Apple's company's worth, the net worth of the company. What is the valuation for Apple? I'm gonna teach y'all about business. It's okay. Just stay tuned. We need that number. Okay, it's 2 trillion. Shout out to baby girl LJ. 2 trillion. If you're making 2 trillion as a company, iPhones, iPads, right? iMacs, all that. You don't have to take concessions. If you notice, Apples are expensive. I have everything Apple, right? They rarely go on sale. And if it is a sale, it might be like 10% off. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have to. Why Apple, if they could charge you $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 for an iPhone and attach that to your bill or whatever to get it out the door, they're going to do that. Now, a cheaper cell phone, they can't charge you $1,200 because nobody would pay that. But for the latest iPhone 12 Pro Max A7 net, you know what I'm saying? People will pay for it. So once again, in business, you don't make concessions that you don't have to make. So Errol having 2 belts and a chance at a 3rd belt with Ugas, why would he play this game with Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford and make the leverage go away and have an even split when they haven't been doing even things at welterweight? What part of business is that? Now, again, remember how I started? I said, take your heart, your emotion, all that, shove that up your ass and get that out of here. And tell me from a business perspective where that happens. I don't care about the emotion. I don't care if you're from Nebraska. I don't care if Crawford's your favorite fighter. That don't have nothing to do with the content and the message. I'm saying where in the world of business would that occur? Again, example, Apple, they're worth $2 trillion, according to LJ. She looked it up. Thank you. They don't have to do a bunch of discounts. People is paying for it. It's expensive as hell, but people are paying for it. They like the quality, like the end result, boom, boom, boom. They don't have to do 50% off sales. They don't have to give you an iPhone for $200. People is paying the $1,200. Why they got to take $1,000 off? Nobody in business is going to do that if they don't have to. Now, let's say a furniture store. If you see a liquidation with a furniture store, that means they were losing profit. And oftentimes they're going out of business. So they're trying to liquidate and they're trying to sell out everything. And then they go through stages. You ever been to a store that's closing? The first week, it'll be 10% off, then 20, 25, so on and so forth. And then after the store is picked over, you know, the last bit of stuff, they might have like 90% off. But no profitable business is doing that unless you're trying to liquidate or you're getting out of the business and you're just trying to get all your chips to cash out and exit out the business. You see what I'm saying? You go to a store that's thriving, ain't no 90% off everything. That's just not what happens in business. But if you go through like somebody who's, you know, financial hardships or they can't survive the pandemic and they trying to liquidate like a furniture store that ain't doing the numbers, yeah, they're gonna take the 50% off and 80% off. That's just simple business arithmetic. Errol Spence has done greater numbers. He has more belts. His accomplishments are all at welterweight, so that makes that simple. Crawford, all his accomplishments ain't at welterweight. In fact, his best accomplishments ain't at welterweight. Come on, come at me, bro. Listen, I'm the one. Come at me, bro. Listen to what I just said. Crawford's best accolades aren't at welterweight. Who disagrees with that? The best things Crawford ever did in his career did not take place at 147. Come at the God, bro. Let me know. Let's have the conversation. Tell me I'm lying. Crawford, the best things he's ever done in his career, the things you give him the most credit, the fights, the person he fought, the accomplishments, the accolades, the milestones, the best things he's done in his career did not take place at 147 welterweight division. Come at me. Let's go. What's popping? And I can even further that. In addition to that last statement, I would take it a step further to say the best things Crawford's done in his whole career did not take place in the last 2 years. What's good, bro? The best things that he's done in his career did not take place in the last 2 years. It was either Gamboa fight, Postal fight, Undisputed fight in like 2017, I think. Come on, bro. It's 2021. What's good? Like, step up. Step up. Let's see who got some real, like, y'all got a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to say. Let me know what's good. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me what I just said doesn't make sense to you. I'm going to say it again. The best things Crawford has done career-wise did not take place in the last 2 years. Bob Arum, I'll take it a step further than that. Bob Arum said he losing money off Crawford. Listen, so you can't listen. I'm gonna teach y'all about the hold on. I'm gonna teach y'all about the business. Let me get it. Smash the like button. Hold on. This is why when you have a quarrel or a beef with someone, it's better to not let everyone know your dirty laundry. That's what, shout out to my mama. Love you. That's why my mom always told me, my family, you know, they always told me what goes on in this house stays in this house, right? Because people will take that one moment, you know, it could be a moment of a weakness or poor judgment or whatever. You start letting people know your business. Now they can judge you. They can judge you on that business. You air out your dirty laundry for all to see, right? Now they could judge you and hold you to that. Oh, that's why your family's dysfunctional. Oh, that's why your mom did this. Oh, do. You see what I'm saying? So you can't have your cake and eat it too. The moment Bob Arum in the last few months threw Terrence Crawford under the bus, there ain't no coming back from that. We heard it. We heard you loud and clear. You said you losing money on Crawford's last 3 fights. You said that, not me. You said that. So with that being said, how we go from a couple months ago, this man, Terrence Bud Crawford, is losing me money on all of his events, till he get an equal split. The winner gets this consolation prize, this bonus, this win bonus of 20%. That's why you don't air out your dirty laundry, because had Bob Arum not been petty and got mad at Crawford for leaking, or whoever, Bomac or whatever, for leaking information, then we couldn't use that against you. But now you made it a public issue, put that out there, and that's what it is. So how's the man that's losing you money, how you think he gonna get 40-40 with Errol? Al Heyman ain't saying this kid Errol Spence losing me money. How Bob Arum think that's gonna work? Okay. See, I'm gonna give y'all, what's the In Vogue song? Giving him something he can feel. Giving him. Bro, like what's popping? You see the money coming in? Bro, when you great, they're gonna pay you. They're gonna pay you for the greatness, bro. I promise you, I'm different. 2021, you're gonna see it's not a game. LJC sent 80. Rudy, he sent $50. Shout out to y'all, bro. I told you I'm different. All y'all dudes in boxing, a lot of these dudes scared. They don't want to say what I'm saying because they know it's true, but they don't want to say it because they worried about whatever, bro. What? I'm telling you what it is. I don't have no ill will towards anybody. I'm just telling you what I feel. Shout out to my man Cito the Great. They know we're great. Real talk, my dude. Mad love from Chi-Town. Shout out to the Chi-Town. We ain't shot now. Oh, media getting shot down. Hold on. Listen. I said, shout out to my man from the Chi-Town. We ain't shot now. Oh, media getting shot down. Let's go. They better stop playing with me, bro. They ain't got more facts than me. Can we get some claps to all the super chatters? Get a drum or something. I told you, I'm too sharp right now. I've been feeling great. My mind is clear. I've been getting a lot done. Let's go. I'm clear-headed. They say I'm big-headed. I'm just clear-headed. Ninja Turtle style. All you motherfuckers get shredded. Listen, they say I'm big-headed. I'm just clear-headed. Ninja Turtle style, all y'all get shredded. I'm the brain like Krang. Method Man, Mary, bringing the pain. I'm ringing the thing, bringing the pain. Ring. Oh, my God. Hold on. Y'all better stop. I'm about to cook all y'all. If you ain't talking real boxing, you getting cooked. I said, put emotions aside and tell me I'm lying. Put favoritism, bias aside. Tell me I'm lying. Let's get some more claps up for all the super chatters. Get a drum or something. Yeah, shitty life being. Remember the dude said, "Oh, you're just a YouTuber, bro." You see the money? The money keep coming in. The money keep coming in. He said, "You just a YouTuber." We getting $80, $50 super chats, but I'm just a YouTuber. Don't disrespect me. Don't ever do that. I'll make you eat your words each and every time. Don't you ever disrespect me. He said, "You just a YouTuber." Life ain't so bad as just a YouTuber. Bro, that's like going to a restaurant, you a waitress, somebody like LJ, pretty little thing like LJ, leave you an $80 tip for doing your job. It ain't so bad to just be a YouTuber, is it? You work at Applebee's and then Rudy Botello came through, he leave a $50 tip just for you doing your job. Like, damn, that's some good service. I enjoyed my experience here. I told you the support be so real. In Vogue style, I'm giving them something that they can feel. He said, dude working at Burger Hut saying you're just a YouTuber. That's what I'm saying, bro. They trying to disrespect. Don't look, the money keep coming in when they listen. I told you just to be a YouTuber. I told you I came in and reinvented the game. Stop playing. I reinvented the game and brought the pain and brought facts and entertainment. I brought all that. Let's go. Shout out to Frank Navarro. He said, talk that ish. They hate donate. Let's go. So anyway, back to this Crawford shit. The money keep coming in. Daquandra, he sent $2. He said, let them know you get cash apps too. Smash the look. The love be so real. Shout out to my man Daquandra. Listen, shout out to A1 Diggs. You dig me. Salute to Ego in the chat. $5. Let's go. I told you. So back to this Crawford shit. Y'all talk that shit. That's a Crocker shit. Listen, I said back to this Crawford shit. Y'all talking shit. That's a Crocker shit. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. I'm spitting facts. Bud's career, he's in the driver's seat of that. That's why you got to look at your options. If he doesn't fight Manny Pacquiao, it's going to look bad. Please print that. If Bud Crawford, they tried this last year. They said, oh, Bud's going to fight Pacquiao in Qatar. So now Bud going to fight Pacquiao in Bucharest or wherever they talk, Abu Dhabi, Aladdin's Kingdom, wherever they talk about it now. God bless him. Hopefully the fight happens. If it don't, it's going to look bad. How they keep saying you're going to fight Pacquiao for 8 years, namely in the last 2 years, and if it fall through 2 times, that's a bad look. And Manny Pacquiao Promotions, they saying that's nonsense. They said it's nonsense. Go in, gaffle the money, and run to one of your aunt's cribs and borrow a damn dress and one of a blonde wig. Tell her you need a place to stay. You'll be safe for days if you shave your legs with Renee's razor blades. Bro, they said, bro, Sean Gibbons came through like Eminem on Guilty Conscience. He said, that's nonsense. Go in and gaffle the money and run to one of your aunt's crib and borrow a damn dress and one of the blonde wigs. He said, bro, he came through like Slim Shady, brain dead like Jan Brady. I'm an M80. You little like that Kim lady. I'm buzzing. Dirty dozen, naughty rotten rhymer. Cursing at you players worse than Marty Schottenheimer. Bro, he said that's nonsense. So that don't look good for Crawford Pacquiao. Bob Arum saying major announcement. All right. All right. Bro, Sean Gibbons said that's nonsense. That's something that Arum and Michael Conk's talking about, but I doubt it happens. So we're going to see. Crawford versus Pacquiao in Umbuiwi. Hey, bro, you got to chill. Sir is tripping, bro. Bro, and that's the thing. Listen. Oh, my God. The man Derek Kills, he said $100. Listen, you see the shirt. You see the shirt. Legend. I told you, legend. Legend. Get the claps up. This is a midweek stream, too. He said $100 for the YouTuber. It's not, life ain't so bad being a YouTuber, is it? Oh, they mad, bro. Bro, shout out to the man Derek Kills. Shout out to Derek Kills. The truth kills. We got true skills. All I'm doing is telling the truth. The formula is simple. Clearasil, you get popped like a pimple. He said Ego made 100 plus in an hour. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just a YouTuber, though. That's not even all the video. I did like 7 videos saying, come on, stop playing with me. Bro, I'm a legend. Look, you see it. Me and Pac, we some legends. Ego Veli. He talking about you just a you. I told you, don't disrespect me, bro. I'm not even, like what I'm saying, I'm not disrespecting Crawford. I like Crawford, but I like the truth, too. I told you this year we working. Old media gonna be hurting. That's for certain. I said we working. Old media gonna be hurting. That's for certain. My man is about to break YouTube account. Facts. Shout out to Rudy. He sent a big boy super chat too. Let's go. Hold on 1 second, y'all. LJ said that. She said the haters are upset. Good. What they upset about? Because I kept it real with the game. Yo, let's get the likes up. The likes. How I made more money in super chats than the likes? That don't even make sense. See, listen. That's how you know they be hating. Listen. If you get to this level, you're gonna deal with haters. This is how you know. Just listen to me. In super chats, we've made well over the amount of likes we have. Right now, as I'm looking at, we have 106 likes. The man Derek Kills alone sent $100. LJ sent $80. My man Rudy sent $50. We got more money. People spent their in a pandemic, spent their hard-earned money to support the channel, which costs something. That's a debit from their account. But then there's people who are in the chat for free, don't have to pay nothing, and they couldn't hit the like button. Okay. Oh, you motherfucker. All right. Okay. Bro, you see? That's how you know the haters be real. Something that costs you nothing. We made more money in super chats than we got likes. They hate to see it. I told you. They hate when you great. They hate to see it. They like Rico and Belly. Nah, I don't like that. I'm about to drop a dime on Ego. I don't like that. See? No, they hating. Bro, so we got more action from people who actually had to come out of pocket than we do people who don't have to do nothing but press a button. See? Y'all weak. That's weak. Oh, well, the money keep coming in. Yeah, I guess the likes went up from whatever, but it still made more money, even though the likes is up. Like from what I said, we still made more money in super chats. That's sad, but oh well. I can't pay no bills with no super chat anyway. It's just food for thought. Shout out to my man Daquandre. Anyway, this whole Crawford stuff, bro. LJ keep adding stuff to the menu. Shout out to LJ. Bro, I hope Crawford get the Pacquiao fight. I don't believe it until I see it, but I hope he get it. I really hope he get it. It's a meaningful fight. It's a good fight. I hope he get it because it's gonna look extremely bad if he doesn't get it. If you don't get the fight, it's gonna look bad. You dig? I hope he get it, bro. But anyway, that 40-40, bro, you ain't like, where did that come? 40-40, you ain't Jay-Z? Bro, that's a bar. Listen, I said, He said he want to be in the 40-40 club. You ain't Jay-Z. Listen, why would Errol Spence give you 40-40 and then the winner gets 20? And boxing fans that don't own no business, don't have no money, they talking about do it for the sport. Man, fuck all that. Listen. Broke people say broke things. I'm going to tell you what it is. And it's cool. I've been broke as hell before. But listen, broke people say broke things. What I mean is this. You ask a person who getting it, who grinding, who's about their purpose, man or woman, making money and you know, trying to thrive and take care of their own and their family and stuff and build an empire. They don't talk like dudes or girls or whatever that ain't got it. You see what I'm saying? Like when people say stupid like do it for the love of the sport. That's not how reality is set up. That's like telling Floyd Mayweather to fight me. Do it for the sport. He ain't. Why would he fight me, bro? Why would he fight me? You know what I'm saying? Like just no, man, do it for the sport. Like that's like if you some random scrub from Brooklyn and you calling out Jay-Z and you want him to diss you back. Why would Jay-Z, your boy, yep. Why would he dish you? Like, why would he waste his time? You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know your role, like The Rock say. You gotta know your role in this life, in this world. And there's like a food chain. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if you ain't no rapper with no real audience, you can't expect Jay-Z to throw some bars at you because you dissed him. That's not plausible. And the same thing is with the Crawford situation. Crawford is a tremendous talent. Nobody is doubting that. I followed Crawford's whole career. Could he beat Errol Spence? Yes. Could Errol Spence beat him? Yes. I don't know. But we're not talking about none of that. We're talking about the business of boxing. Have you put yourself in a position to get that split that you're talking about? That's it. And your skills can't be the only deciding factor in what you did in previous generations in garnering that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. I'm going to ask y'all a dead question. When y'all ready for this question, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Listen, facts over feeling. This is going to hurt some of y'all feelings because I'm being real. When y'all ready for this question and answer honestly, that's all I ask. Fair is fair. Just answer honestly. Shout out to my man, King Corleone. Let's get it. Okay. What Errol is doing so far, he's stayed in one division for the most part, 147. If you look at the collection of names Errol has at 147, has Terrence Crawford in any division that he's been in, does he have a better resume than Errol in one division? So what I mean is this: when Crawford was at 135, is his 135 resume, the names he fought, better than Errol Spence's resume in his own only division, 147? So this would entail Errol Spence at 47 fought Lamont Peterson, Kell Brook in Sheffield, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. These types of names in one division, I get that. Has Crawford ever fought a collection of names that is greater than what Errol is fighting in his one division? So at 135, if you look at the 135 names that he fought, does it stack up with Errol Spence at 147? If you look at Crawford at 140, does it stack up with Errol Spence at 47 only? If you look at what Crawford has done in 3 years at 147, does his welterweight resume compare to Errol Spence's name for name, where they were in their career? Wompty. Look at, here's what they think. No, nope, not close. Hell no. Shout out to Frank Navarro. Just a question. I see people with the Pacquiao fight even without belt Crawford is A side. I don't see it. But what's your I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Pacquiao, I don't know. Pacquiao don't have a belt, but he's a legend, so he might he has better numbers, you know what I'm saying? So he might be the A side. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's a good question. That's what I'm saying. So Crawford's like, bro, half of Crawford's argument is that I did these milestones, undisputed multiple weight champion. That's true. But you have never cleared out any division with names that rival what Errol Spence has done in one division. I really believe that. Not to say he's never fought good names, but John Molina, what was that at 140? Indongo. Who name someone who matches well with, like, that's not a Sean Porter, a champion Sean Porter that Errol fought. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Delorme at 35 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, those names don't hit like Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson. That's just it. So if that's your argument, that you multiple weight division and undisputed, we got to look at who you fought to get there and to accomplish those things. Undefeated, yes, but you're also undefeated against Mean Machine, John Molina, Hank Lundy, Delorme. None of these guys, like Sean Porter, nobody dogged him. Sean Porter got like 3 losses, all debatable, disputable. Always comes in shape, always comes to fight. Who's your Sean Porter? Who's your Danny Garcia? Danny got a killer resume. People sleep on it for whatever reason. He got a great resume. Errol also fought Mikey Garcia. Shout out to Frank Navarro. He said, I don't think he has anyone on his belt that can beat Mikey or Danny, let alone a Porter. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Matt, that's a good segue. Would Sean Porter lose to anybody that Crawford has beat? And normally I don't like triangle theories and all that because styles make fights. But at the point in which Crawford fought him, would anybody lose to, would Danny Garcia, who would have beat, okay, name someone that would have beat Danny Garcia at 40 or 47. Those are 2 divisions Danny Garcia has been in. Name someone that you think for sure would beat Danny Garcia. At 40 or 47. Some people say Danny avoided Victor Postal. But do you really, you would pick Victor Postal over Danny at 40? After, seeing what you've seen from him? Danny ain't never been stopped. So I don't see Postal stopping him. He'd have to outbox him. You see what I'm saying? He said Danny Garcia's 140 run was more impressive. And that's what I'm saying. Danny Garcia, Tim Bradley, Amir Khan, them at 140 was more like stellar names than Crawford at 40. I'm just being real. Would Sean Porter, who would beat Sean Porter that Terrence Crawford fought? Postal? Hank Lundy? Mean Machine? And see, you got to really know boxing. I know my boxing. Mean Machine was coming off a bad performance versus Ray Robinson. He really should have lost that fight. See, that's why they can't go heads up with the human boxing god, the boxing encyclopedia. That's why you can't go fact for fact. Go watch the fight. Ray Robinson really should have beat Mean Machine. His very next fight was Bud Crawford. And Bud Crawford had some struggles in that early round and really got dropped in that fight. That's just a fact. I'm just calling it what I've seen in the fight. So Mean Machine coming off a bad performance with Ray Robinson that he should have lost, so he shouldn't have been undefeated, and he would have lost his mandatory if they called the fight what the fight was, if they would have called it correctly, Mean Machine wouldn't have been no mandatory because he really lost his last fight, right? And despite all that, and I think he was off for almost a year, despite all that, he held his own in them early rounds and hurt Crawford. Hank Lundy's a good boxer. Yeah, but who would beat Danny Garcia would lose to Hank Lundy? Philly versus Philly? Sean Porter lose to Hank Lundy? I'm just asking. So, I mean, if Terrence Crawford's whole argument is multiple weight classes and undisputed, that's fine and dandy, but at the same time, we got to analyze deeper, like who you fought when they fought him. And like the funny thing is, Danny Garcia beat Amir Khan years before Terrence Crawford. Kell Brook lost to Errol Spence years before Terrence. So how can you tell me that okay, so let's get this straight. Danny beat Amir Khan before Canelo, which meant it was before the Crawford fight. Errol just beat Danny. So the guy that beat the guy, Errol just beat him. You see? Once again, let's run it back. Listen, Marshawn Lynch, the way we run it back. Danny knocked Amir Khan into a stupor and beat him before Canelo. Then Canelo cooked him horrifically. And then 2 fights later, he fought Crawford. And it was really like one fight because one of the fights was a 38-second fight. That's not no fight, bro. Fighting Phil LaGreco for 40 seconds. Like, come on, bro. So he really took the Canelo ass whooping after the Danny and Bradis Prescott ass whoopings, later on. Then he had like a 40-second fight and then one real fight where he was badly hurt with Samuel Vargas. And he had a year off after the Canelo knockout. That wasn't no prime Amir Khan. I mean, come on, bro. And people already question his chin. Shout out to Leon Norris. He trying to stall Porter out, so Porter has to find another opponent. Yeah, I want to see that fight because it's an interesting stylistic matchup. Crawford acting like the Pac-Man fight might be a reality, so Porter must wait. That's a bad look, too. If you don't fight Pacquiao and then the Porter fight just go away because Porter, get booked up or whatever. So, we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how it all plays out. But I'm just, like I said, Danny beat Amir Khan, and then Canelo later beat him. And then he struggled with Samuel Vargas, had a 40-second win over Phil LaGreco. Then Crawford gets him on pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view flops. That's what happened. Jose Benavidez, he's a 140-pounder. And he really lost to Mauricio Herrera, to be honest. And then he got shot in the leg. And he didn't even do half bad versus Crawford. He was holding his own. I was at that fight. And then he got stopped, his mobility was messed up. And then he got stopped in the 12th round. And see, Crawford, the thing is, when he does interviews, he keeps saying, like, my thing is this. He says, like, he's making it sound like it's Crawford versus the world. He's like, oh, when I beat this guy, I won't. He think he Floyd, I think. I really believe that. I feel Terrence Crawford thinks he's Floyd Mayweather. He feels the accomplishments match up. He's like, yeah, if I beat this guy, they're going to say this about him. Bro, the stuff they're saying about the guys you fought, there's like grounds for why they've said it. Do you see what I'm saying? People were hating on Floyd. That's a difference. Like, Floyd beat Canelo, and then people make up excuse. Canelo's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? People made up excuses for Floyd. So Floyd is different. Floyd is in his own world, his own class, his own box. The stuff, the criticisms or whatever about Crawford's opponent, people aren't just arbitrarily saying things. You know what I mean? That's the difference. But when Crawford let him tell it, he makes it sound like it's just Crawford versus the world, like people aren't going to give him credit. Bro, your team through Bernie said that Porter will get stopped by Bud. if you fight and stop a guy like Porter next, before Porter looks vulnerable or loses again, you'll get credit. It's not rocket science, bro. The way Sean Porter is perceived, and he's calling you out, he got a win since the Errol Spence loss. If you fight him next and you whoop his tail and stop him, like your man said, you will get credit. There's not. What would anyone say? The better the opponent, the less there is that people can say. So a top sturdy guy like Porter, who has never been knocked out, if you beat him fair and square and stopped him, like your man said, that what could, let's say, because they say I'm hating and all that, whatever, we'll use me as a catalyst. What could me, the hater, say if you knock out Sean Porter? Nobody's done that. We can't say that about Kell Brook. That's your last opponent. We could say Triple G knocked him out, and we could say Errol Spence knocked him out in back-to-back fights, and he's not looked the same. But what could we say if you, Terrence Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, knocked out a guy in Sean Porter who has a win in the win column, gave Errol Spence probably his toughest fight, and has never been stopped? What type of hate could there be? He didn't sit down in the pandemic. He already had some activity. So they both match up well with that. So it's not like he's been out of the loop for 2 years and hasn't fought. What could anyone say? There won't be. He's your mandatory. All of his losses are disputed. He has a great and difficult, awkward style. He's calling you out and sounds confident. What could anyone say negative if you stop him, like Bernie said? He said Porter too aggressive for Bud. That's what I'm saying. People are making up their own rationale. Like, man, even if I beat Porter, people will still. No, if you beat Porter, you get beat Porter credit. That's it. You don't get that with Amir Khan because he got splattered by Canelo. And again, he had a 38-second fight, which wasn't shit, with Phil LaGreco. And then he struggled his fight right before you with Samuel Vargas. It's not hard to understand. Samuel Vargas got his ass kicked by Virgil Ortiz. Fact. Devin Haney's sparring with Samuel Vargas as we speak, and he a lightweight. Amir struggled with Samuel Vargas. That's where he was at in his career. And then you fight him next on pay-per-view. That's why you didn't get no credit for that. Amir's a name, yes, but he's a name. There's a lot of guys that are names that don't look like Amir that fought and beat Zab Judah. Come on, bro. You fight the apt fights and names, you'll get credit, period. And see, the reason why I like the Porter fight is because he's your mandatory. It satisfies that. See, everybody liked mandatory when Canelo fighting average Pilgrim. Sean Porter, a manager or a mandatory, and ain't nobody tripping off that. Okay, come on, bro. Now everyone don't like mandatories and finding ways out. Now we're talking about Crawford, Pacquiao. Man, come on. Boxing looking funny style. Bro, Porter's been in there with certified punchers. Kell Brook, when he was undefeated. Errol Spence. Berto. Broner. He been in there with punchers. Keith Thurman. And nobody just did him greasy and got him all the way out of there. So if Crawford were to do that, why would people not give him credit? Of course they would give him credit. That's it. You can make this as easy or as complicated as you want to make it. If you fight the right names, you'll get credit. At the right time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like Floyd Mayweather and people just, didn't know boxing and was just hating because they wanted to hate and they couldn't really justify it. Like Canelo, when Floyd fought him, he was undefeated. Amir Khan wasn't no damn undefeated. Mean Machine shouldn't have been undefeated. I just told you. He should have lost to Ray Robinson. Listen, this is easy work. I'm out. Very good show. Very lucrative. Very productive. Much love to everybody. I'll be back with some more heat. This is too easy. Y'all better give me some better work. If you don't like what I'm saying, prove me wrong. That's it. And I know you can't do that. So everybody have a good night. I'm going to try to watch the King Kong Godzilla movie. It's no love lost. I'm just telling you what it is. That's all I know. I'm from the Bay. That's all I know. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working.